Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome. Now, you've probably seen the title of the film. Hopefully, this is the new Waterworld poster. I've got a funny story. I've also got some questionable things. I'm waiting on the new VHS. I'm not going to name the seller, I'm not going to name the VHS. Ordered it nearly 2 weeks ago. It's been dispatched. A lot of postage. Still not here. You know what I mean? But, you know, and that's like a legit seller. You know, you go in there, he's got his reviews. He's going to get a lovely review of me. Postage and dispatch time. When I want something, I want it quick. Going back to double switch, right? Bing! It was here. I was like, what the fuck? But like again, it goes back to me ranting. When I sell a few bits and bobs on eBay, like VHS, means I've got to walk to the post office and be like, but you know, you made the choice to sell something. Not like the guy I was looking at another posters that go on this fucking massive rant because I don't actually know what this fucking video is going to be, and it's so early in the fucking morning. I just dropped a coffee. Hello, Theo. There's a guy selling One Crazy Summer poster, and One Crazy Summer is an amazing movie, but it'll be a video shop poster, so it'll be quite small, a bit like me cuffs or me Prayer of the Roller Boys, or the License to Drive, and maybe make a display, you know that. And then in the description, I think I've talked about this before, it says I'll only post if I go to the post office and there's not a queue. I'm like, wow. You know what I mean? It's just like, that's like again, but again you go back to, that's generally a fucking person who doesn't give a fuck about customer service or have any like ramifications of policy breaking. Then you've got that other company with the vinyl, the Transformers. Remember them? Like weeks later, where's my vinyl? Oh, refund. Like, hang on a minute, where is my vinyl? Oh, it was got lost in the boat. But hang on a minute, you still got it on your. What a fucking rant that was. Check out 4, maybe 5 vinyl video for that rant. So basically, this is a weird story. Now I was literally clenching about this. Now I'm a massive fan of Waterworld, always have been. Talked about Waterworld. I went all the way to Tynemouth, which is miles away, to do the unboxing for Arrow. That has been sitting underneath my screen for ages because it's an ongoing joke with me, Carl and Paul on It's Just a Podcast Show. That Waterworld, every time, I mean we're in lockdown 3 now, and they just how epically long Waterworld the new cut is as well, so we'll keep putting it off, and we've all decided once we can all get together it'll be our first video special. But anyway, I was crawling through Facebook and, you know, units, collections. But what happens when someone wants to post something and everyone's like, nah. Excuse me. Everyone's like, nah. So I was getting high last night. Anyway, just throw coffee there. Anyway, going off that rant. There was a guy on Facebook, he's called Old Mother. And really nice chap, right? Really nice chap. Now, recently we got the rear window posted downstairs, and that was like a dodgy deal in the car park, you know what I mean? And it's like, who's got cash these days? I remember sending Britain to the shop to get like, so it's on off What's on That Wall, which is the opposite wall of that actually. And she went in and get the scratch cards scratched, and she came out with a 10 asking, we need a file? Like, do you know what I mean? But anyway, off that rant, sorry, again, lights shining in my face, cameras rolling. Making the effort, because it's Monday, so Monday's a post day, and hopefully I might get a few vinyls today. I've got at least 3 vinyls. Do come to me. As far as a knock at me door. So anyway, scroll through Facebook, and this guy was selling Waterworld poster, and it looked fucking massive. Now I haven't seen it, so it looked fucking like one sheet, and then it's the UK cover, and I was like, oh, look at that, and nicely glass framed with a VHS. Right, whoever this is has had a massive love for Waterworld, and like you could see how big it was because the person that took the picture, and you can see the reflection. I was like, right. And anyway, like they dropped it down from, I don't know, 20 quid to a tenner, and like when I looked, right, it was all the way down near Killian, like past Manchester, going near Sheffield the wrong way. And Killian was like, I don't drive. I was like, alright. And then I said to Jack, you know, when you're travelling, you're not going past Manchester, are you? The fucking little shit knocked on my door the next day to drop something off. I was like, you've just come back from Manchester, haven't you? He went, you could have went and got this. Big smiley face on his eye. But like, you know, mate's a mate, you know. I fucking remember that, Jack, you know. But anyway, so weeks have gone by, and if you trail back through my videos, I might even mention this, you know. And then I got a message 3 days ago off Old Mother, and says, are you still interested in this? And I was like, well, if you can post it, you know, because when I looked into it with it being framed, £35 was the cheapest pickup. I was like, fuck right off. For £35 you could probably drive there and back if I took the time in the Mini slowly. But but you know what I mean, we're not meant to go anywhere, so it's not like you can go and pick it up. So anyway, it was like, it's like going back to Jeff, my friend Jeff, in the Horrorcon video. Jeff lent me the smoke machine for one of my music videos. And then Jeff was like, "Are you going to Manchester?" I was like, "Well, I'm in Manchester filming all weekend." "Why?" He's like, "Oh, do you mind if he picks these speakers up off this guy?" And I'm like, "Alright." So when he came back from Manchester, I had almost no fucking room in the car because these my gigantic fucking DJ speakers. And I dropped them off to Jeff's house, and he was just like, "Oh," I was like, "No, that's a mate thing. Like, I'm not taking any money off you. I was in Manchester anyway." It's like a bit of an extreme post, man, but again, that's life. You know what I mean? So anyway, old mother said, "Right, yeah, I'll post it there. I'll get my daughter to anyway." So when I have a look, he's definitely old. And wow, hang on. And he said, "Do you still want the VHS?" I was like, "Don't worry, I've got the VHS somewhere, buried." And I was like, "I don't like." Again, I sent him because again it was a tenner, right? Tenner, and I said, "I'll give you some postage." And again, you're not going to get a VHS in there, are you? It's going to come like fucking Kong's hammer from the new Godzilla vs Kong movie. So anyway, off that rant. Right, this looks like it's going to be fucking massive. Like again, I mean, you can just see it coiled. Oh my god, these are. It got in, but it's not. It might not come out. Right. Take great care with this, because essentially, we might have a repeat of the New Zealand posters. So it's the width of a one sheet. Okay, there I got my John Carpenter poster. I think they're going on the fucking rant today. I got my John Carpenter poster sent over from New Zealand from my dad that I bought in Wellington. It doesn't fit the frame. Wow. Fucking wow. Hang on. Move. I don't know if it's a full. Oh, is my butt going to stick out? It's a one sheet. Get the fuck in. I'm fucking stretching. There's one over here, but it's off camera. Hang on. Oh. It is. It's a fucking one sheet. Right, one's got to go. Damn you. But yeah, how awesome is that? See you in the next part of the video. Hello, welcome to the next part of the video. It's the next day. And yes, I probably am wearing exactly the same clothes, but I haven't been anywhere, do you know what I mean? Feel fine, feel fresh. Actually, I wasn't wearing this all day, didn't you know that, but since I was painting yesterday, I had another t-shirt on, so you know what? Low band. Anyway, so there we go, boom. I just want to say a massive thank you to old mother, because from the messages I received yesterday, when I send it up, because it glows like a motherfucker, and the UV light, it really does glow. And I've decided to put that there, and Demolition Man's gone to the corner. Son-in-law's down, gone underneath the bed, all rolled up. But again, I just love that poster. I love it that it's a one sheet. It fit the frame absolutely perfect, like the rest of them. They're all original. As I say, it's come from my attention yesterday in the messages that it looks like the person who owned it had it framed, still had the VHS, has unfortunately passed away, and it's part of the sell. But it was awesome for them to get back to us and sell it. Send it. There's an outtake which I'll have a little bit of a rant about, but yeah, it's absolutely awesome. The original VHS artwork, I was going to say, it's changed dramatically over the years. There has been a cover to cover before. Waterworld was one of the very first ones. So that's the original Blu-ray. And then changed to that, the 25th anniversary special edition. There's fucking nothing new on it. It's a fucking universe. They did the same thing with Tremors. Tremors one sheet would be amazing, like, but you probably never find one of them. But yeah, they added Gene Triplehorn on there, and Dennis Hopper, as well as the flying thing. But that, you know, is more iconic, and you see the floating aquarium up there. But yeah, before we had Blu-rays and even DVDs, though, we had Laserdiscs. And when I was a kid, I was so hyped for Waterworld. I'd cut the Empire up, and I used to stick stuff on the walls. There's no video footage of this, but like Waterworld used to be stuck on the wall, so that's what it meant to me. I had this little Empire little sheet, and it was that picture. Beyond the horizon lies the secret to a new beginning. Yeah, there you go. There's a tagline for you, Carl. But yeah, as I say, it was awesome when I got that. And as I say, it's mental to think that when you talk about it, like obviously Arrow made a hell of a job with that. Hell of a job. And I think when you talk about the Blu-ray artwork, oh, I'm chucking shit everywhere. Yeah, you don't have to worry about this poster. Gotta frame this bad boy up. Spit my shit everywhere. Yeah. Dun dun dun. I mean, that, to be honest with you, just after you've seen the Laserdisc, that's suffered so badly from contrast, that, Jesus. But yeah, they changed the artwork really bad, much. Really hard to get a hold of, this one, really hard. As I say, they kept the original artworks, even Arrow's honoured it. And then, funny enough, like, because I mean, you get the Lucius Lilies, I can't even pronounce it, the epic 3-hour cutlass 3-disc set on that one. And then recently they brought out the Steelbook. And I think the Steelbook's one of the nicest Steelbooks to come along. Again, everything you've just had in your hand there. Why am I spitting so much for? Doing a cup of coffee. And that's one of the nicest Steelbooks to ever come along, that. Especially when you've got the underwater city, and I just absolutely think that's stunning. That's had a stupid video. As I say, I went to the North Shields to open up Waterworld on a rock. But yeah, it's one of the nicest Steelbooks. And obviously the ongoing joke is it's a podcast. We did Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves over a year ago now, and Waterworld was always on the cards, and that's when the first lockdown finished. So it got put on the back burner. And ever since that, even through lockdown 3, it's been an ongoing joke until I think Paul Ray suggested that we should do it as a video special once we can get together and do that one time, because a lot of it's done over the internet, the podcast and stuff. So yeah, it's coming to a good home, and this is just a massive rant. As I say, yesterday I waited on the postman, and guess what? I got fuck all. I was like, you fucking kidding me? Like, it didn't even get me census letter. I had to ring them, like, oh, have you not had your letter? I went, no. Like, what the fuck's wrong with me, postman? Then at 8 o'clock this morning, rat-a-tat-tat-tat. I was going, alright, so I've got something to open. So yeah, I'll see you in the outtakes. So here in the outtakes, there it is. It is Stand By Me on big box VHS, something I thought I would never fucking own. And you want to talk about how awesome they were, because like, again, going back to the whole thing, were they going to send it? You know, it's Facebook, it's not like a paper trail on like where you could screenshot shit, whatever. I think that took 2 days to come. 3 days at the max for me going, yeah, I want it, here's the money. And then them sorting it. Start of March. It's took far too long to go. It's a guy called Spider Monkey, right? I sent a VHS to him and it was there the next day. He was like, fucking hell, mate, that was super fast. And I was like, well, I don't want to see, you can probably live a bit closer. But no, I'm a little bit, that just took ages. Again, going back to a guy, I think I told you yesterday, I think the guy with the one crazy summer, like, I'll only go to the post office if there's not a queue. It's like, for fuck's sake, man. Hit on this, man. But yeah, Waterworld. It's Waterworld and someone shouting downstairs. But yeah, Jambo Shango's going to be like, oh fucking hell, another frame, another poster. Thanks for watching this random fucking video. Goodbye for now.